you know,
Mean a park ranger?
well, yeah, it was environmental stuff, and in tandem with that, I investigated serial killers quite a bit.
Oh,
Hmm.
goodness.
Yep.
Oh,
Yes, crime driver. Yeah, it,
did
I
y'all
was
catch him?
several. Yeah.
Oh,
I had a couple of fairly big cases. One of the most pertinent ones, we called her the butterfly killer. Um, she
what they do? Just leave butterflies, I guess?
what she would do, well, it's just, even this tied into her whole psych profile, but what she would do is, whenever she would kill her victims, her MO was always strangling them for whatever reason. So she would strangle them to death, and then she would pull off their fingernails,
Oh,
either
goodness.
before or after she had got a hold of them. That varied, but she would pull off their fingernails, and when she did that, she was counting how many people she had killed. So let's say if they had, 2 to 3 fingernails removed, she'd be on her third person, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
And,
what happens if they run out of fingernails? What she does next?
well, she never got that high, and thankfully, so,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Um, it,
I seems a little, it seems a little scary, but it seems a little interesting that like, what would have happened if they ran out of fingernails? She just quit?
I think she planned on me being the last because I was head
Oh
investigator
no.
on it. Um, it was a whole thing. But we ended up catching her. She turned herself in. She was a deeply troubled individual. But anyhow,
Well, I'm glad she didn't get to you, Ziggy.
well, it's yeah, me too, me too. Um, anyway, but she also used to um paint in blood butterflies at the scenes of the crime.
Huh.
Um, she also used to call me anonymously, and she would play this song. It was a children's song that was counting butterflies. Um, yeah, it was a whole thing.
Yeah, that seems very weird.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, when I was on a bike one time and I was just riding around just passing time cause so I can wait for my shift at Senior Buns.
Hmm.
And yeah, I was riding around and this one lady parked up and
I heard a mountain
she said,
lion,
"What
but
are you doing here?" In like a like kind of a little small tiny voice, I guess.
hmm.
And I said, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "Are you here for the job?" And I said, "What you mean job?" And she says, "Oh, well, never mind." I said, well, what you talking about? What you mean job?" I kept kind of egging it on a little bit, I guess. And I'm just talking to her, and she's saying something about dead bodies. So she said she came to dump dead bodies, and I said, "Oh, okay." And I kind of left. And I think later on, after I was on my bike, I think she was following me.
What'd she look like?
I think she had a beanie on, and she had like a weird smile.
Beanie on, weird smile. What was she? Does she have pale skin, or what? What she look like?
She kind of, I guess, she has black hair, a little long. She kind of looks like to be honest, she kind of looks like a little hobo a little bit, how the way she dressed.
Oh, oh, I know who you're talking about. Oh yeah, I would be very. I would stay away from that woman.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Oh yes.